Sound. There we go. Hey, everybody. It wasn't going at first. I'm pumped for today because it's Mango Men slash love stories and all the wildest things. Um, and I've had quite the rising. I don't know about you. Fridays are also Shock B Day, Self Love Day, Venus Day, All Things Love Day. So if you have any love questions or need advice, I am here to help you. I am excited also to release tonight's chapter, which I feel like is going to be quite delicious. Um, yeah, and I decided this weekend going to release The Adventures of a Single Adventures of a Single Tricky Lineage, which I'm debating on doing early in the week. But I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna do it this weekend. It's already done. I just was trying to pick a day. I just was trying to pick a day. And there was a part of me that was like, am I sharing too much? Let's just do it. With this part, we're just gonna jump into the water. Um, and I do want to see, as usual, who of yous have voted on the black eyed dog? Okay, I can already see someone's vote has two circles in them. You're only allowed to vote once. You're only allowed to vote once. What happened? Either red or green. Can't do red and green. I'm not gonna say who you are, but just say, hi, Omer, how are you? Have you read the Substack story? Did you vote? Did you vote? I'm doing a giveaway. How many of you voted? I'm doing a giveaway. Last week, I decided to do a giveaway for everybody who commented because I felt like it. So everybody got tarot readings. Super excited, but better. Um, we've got some interesting comments on here, which, you know, it's called the Black Eyed Dom Daddy. So you can probably guess what it's about. Um, it was actually one of my favorite chapters to write and to share. Hi, how are you? Did you vote on the Substack? Did you vote on the Substack? Did anybody? Who have you voted? I'm gonna go through one of the comments because it made me laugh. One of the comments has a big old red circle and it says chaotic lies. Chaotic lies is their vote. I have to read it. Okay. Um, Z, wouldn't you have checked since energy question mark? You didn't go over his table because you sense the darkness. This is so funny because I love everybody's perspective on these stories and what they get away from it because I feel like okay, 1 second. I'll put it in the chat. I feel like everybody you know how folks are quick to say some sort of comment in hindsight, right? It's like, of course it's hindsight. You can think all clearly. Like you hear someone's story and you're like, well, I would have done blah, 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 blah. And it's like, of course, but were you as smart then? No, not at all. We have someone who put a red. We have someone who said girl, baby bitch witch, and a bunch of laughing faces. Um, what's the fee for my consultation? I don't have one. It's free. Do you want the I'll put the consultation link too. I do not have a consultation fee at all. This is the link for consultation. You get a free 20 minutes with me. And if you're thinking about More Than Worthy, that's a completely different link to apply. But yeah, come say hi. Come say hi. Someone said, I'm done. I'll say partially true. There is no partially true. I don't know how many times we've gone over this. There is no partially true. It's either a red circle or a green circle. Someone said so hilarious and original. They eventually continued to the green dot. Okay. They eventually put a green dot. Ooh, this one's a good one. I'm gonna read it to you all. I love the hearts. That's so cute. Yes, you should come chat with me, book a consultation. Happy to answer your questions. See what resources are going to work for you. See how I can help you. How's your life going? All the things. Um, yeah, no fees. Someone else asked me that before. They're like, you should have a fee, and I was like, I don't really feel like charging a fee. I don't want to have a fee. I don't want to. Other people can do that. I'm not going to do that. Someone put a green heart and said it's true. He was definitely a baby witch bitch. And I like the beginning with the ancestor encounter. Also, this reminds me of a random woman, maybe in her 50s, 60s, came up to me at a restaurant and I made eye contact. Her eyes were the same color as my grandma's who passed away, and it was comforting. Her name was Angie, not Elaine, to be clear. But if it was, I would have been like, oh my God, synchronistic to not to be grandma speaking to me. Thanks for posting it. I got some good info and lessons. Oh, I get some good info and lessons out of these chapters and always entertainment. I love it. Beautiful. How is life for you? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? We haven't seen you in a little bit. Got a comment from Claire. All true, green, all educational, butterfly, and all fire. I'm excited to reveal. We're gonna see if the people who voted are going to show up because they have 24 hours to basically claim their prize. And I'm stalling for anybody who else wants to add a comment. The writing and structure of this one is different. It's having me go back and forth. LOL. Oh no. I was really ready and prepared to say red, but at the last hour I vote green. Oh, that's why they have two dots. Reading about the expo was a lot of fun, and baby bitch which has me cracking up. Hmm. I've been quiet, I guess. Ah, okay. I did draw today. That's a plus. Oh, cool. What did you draw? I've been drawing a lot too lately. It's been very therapeutic, very nice. I haven't been drawing like a ton lately. My soul wasn't like really calling for it for some reason. It just was like, why don't we take a break? And then I got really inspired when I went into the ocean and then I drew what I saw. Sometimes you just need that little spark of something to like get your juices flowing again. Let's see if I missed anything else. Um, I think that's everything. Oh, someone put a red with a melty face, an LOL. I'm gonna put the names into a bowl. Ella Dream Bear. Is that you, Elle? Did you change your name and photo? Or is this someone else who has very similar to Elle? I drew a colorful balloon figure. Aww, cool. More like a by figure, you mean like person, like an abstract type of thing? Yes, it's me. This is the account I post on. Oh, okay, got it. I was like, it's giving Elle vibes, but it says Ella Dream Bear, which suspiciously sounds like it's probably Elle. I was recording a tarot reading for my BF. It's over 20 minutes, so I love that. Aw, that's so fun. I was just reading your comment on the story for Mango Men and Other Manifestations. What did you think about it, Elle? Nia told me today that it made her go back and forth in her mind for some reason. She could not decide for the life of her whether or not it was true or false. Did you have any you mentioned that you always get some lessons out of these. What did you take away this time? Inspired from a balloon figure I saw on IG. Oh, cool. I want to go to the museum. I've been so busy. I think I'm gonna try and go during the week when no one's there. I loved it. I definitely think it's true. Ooh, fun. I can't remember who said it in the chat, but they're like, this one was dark. I was like, I don't think it was that dark, but I guess it could be. But I feel like sometimes when people read spiritual stories, they tend to feel that way. I mean, even with the black tattoo eyes, it'll spark something in you for sure. It depends on how open to the spiritual realm you actually are. I didn't think it was dark. I feel like I could have gone a little darker if I really wanted, but I didn't. I thought about it, like explaining some of the spells he sent my way. He's a dark dude. He's a dark dude, but he's harmless. You couldn't touch me even if you tried. Yes, abstract. Wow, cool. You know what? I don't know why, but I'm thinking of that balloon sculpture person in the Bay Area, like in California. You know, that does the giant balloon dogs. Everywhere. Listen to my intuition about peeps. I can't remember all the details about that one, but didn't you say you had some kind of feeling about that guy first? It seems alluring, but still listen to gut feelings. Yeah. Like it felt like it wasn't really like, oh, I should stay away from him. It just was like he has like an interesting energy. He kind of felt important. I felt kind of called to him, but I didn't go over to his table because it felt like I wasn't supposed to go over to his table. Not because it was like a danger thing. Like it just was like the sequences is I'm not supposed to go to his table. Well, I guess I should tell everybody whether or not it's true. I'm trying really hard not to talk about it, but I feel like I keep trying to talk about it. And I need to put people's names into a bowl and give away the class for next week. I'm gonna do a bigger prize this following one, but it might have to do. I'm gonna up the ante. You're gonna have to do something else this time. Well, yes, you're gonna have to like and comment, but you have to make sure that you liked and comment on all the past ones, and I might throw in a riddle. I think I'm gonna throw in a riddle because who doesn't love a good riddle? I'm just saying. My foot is so itchy. I think it would be great. Um, that makes sense. I'd be curious and want to know more about the dude if I didn't get negative vibes right away. Yeah, see? Like, I feel like, wouldn't you be curious? I would be I'm such a curious, see, I'm glad it's not just me, Al. I'm such a curious person, especially like when you feel someone's energy like that. But I also feel like some people are so scared of life itself that they like think that people are awful all the time. Like, he wasn't awful. He just, like, it was a little different. It was different. Especially a good looking tatted up man. No, exactly. He was so tatted. He was so tatted. I'm a sucker for tattoos. Should I do the voting or should I tell you whether or not it was true or not first? Which one should I do first? You tell me. This one was a fun one. Tell us if it was true or not first. Okay, so the dumb-eyed daddy story was is 100% true. It's 100% true. It was so true, it was ridiculous. It was true. You, what did you say? You put true. You guessed right. You guessed right. Um, some other people didn't guess right. The Wadi guessed red. No. Ancient Eyes guessed red. Mia was red then green. Claire guessed right. I knew it. What made you think it was true, Elle? What made you think it was true? It was 10,000% true. Every piece, every piece of it. And he still fucking stalks my social media. And while I was live, not that long ago on TikTok, he had also created a new TikTok account and was on my live. Was on my live asking about if I had read the four agreements. I was like, what are you doing here? It's so wild. Yeah, Elle, you totally nailed it. You totally nailed it. Um, he was an interesting person. I'm so happy I've met every single man that I've written about so far on this journey, and I have more chapters to go. But like, he was unique. He was so unique. One, I had never met anybody who literally had tattooed eyes. Like, obviously, the white part is tattooed, so not the center part. So it was like black, but then the center part was like hazel. Ciao. See you later. Have a fab day. My intuition doesn't steer me wrong. I think because I sensed it was a lesson for you. It's an experience you were meant to have for interesting Mango Man content. As I was looking at all that stuff there, I was like, this feels like a setup. I was like, all these stories feels like a setup. Well, it was totally a lesson. A lesson great for writing. All of these people that I've met are just great, great stories for writing. Also great lessons in person. And yeah, I mean he was great. Like, aside from being like not so great at the end, he was great in between. He was very emotionally like he had a lot of depth, which I feel like I'm a sucker for like depth. That's why I've like dated so many Scorpios. I feel like, and he loved music and he was really spiritual, but he wasn't the type of spiritual, he wasn't like the masculine type of spiritual person that was like soft. Like, he wasn't like that at all. Like, he was very rugged, very like gritty, which I enjoyed. Which I enjoyed. Um, and the way I talked to him about the contract, all those things. That was definitely me. Definitely me talking about it. And then me going into different like sex stores and being like, what is this shit? Like, yeah, that was all me. You just gotta let your hair down. The first part with your ancestors encounter too, it hit me hard too. I think this has happened to me in real life at some point also, even if I don't know at what time. Yeah. I feel like it's super common. People just sometimes miss it because you're not as tapped in. You're not in the energy. So you think that maybe you met someone, oh, like they kind of remind me of my grandpa or something, or they kind of remind me of like a past loved one, and then you move on and you're like, okay, that was cool. But then there was probably so many more like intense messages during that time that you may have missed. But I felt really lucky because I was able to pick up on so much of the energy, and it's just like snapped me in, and you just know, like, then you can lean into it more because then they know you're listening. And you can feel the energy, you can sense it, you can hear it, you can see it. Like it's very like as if you're talking to them right in front of you. I also believe that anything is possible. Me too. Very magic. Anything is possible. I feel like life is, when you believe anything is possible, Al, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like my sister was like, I don't know what's up with you. You're like weirdly lucky or just kind of weird. And I was like, I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like it's a little bit of both. But it's just it's because of that mindset, right? Like, oh, you're gonna like you're already having so many magical experiences, but it's because you believe in magic, and so that's what you're gonna like attract towards you, right? Like, who wants a boring old man that's like just going to the grocery store? No, I want the man who has that like weirdo thing over there and all these tattoos. It's weird. It's way more interesting. It's way more interesting in my book. At least I think so. And I'd rather be talking to spirits sometimes because there's so many of them. Like we spend so much time in our regular world just looking at regular things. Wouldn't you want to like spend some time looking into the spirit realm? Like I would. I mean, I do. But I mean, like, that's how it kind of just started. I just was like, is there anything else to do? Like, can I look at something cool? Can I talk to anybody else? Is there another spirit that's here that's like chill, you know? Um, but yeah, it was a very interesting time, and I'm glad, Elle, that um you enjoyed it and got some things out of it. I'm going to put the names into a little doohickey. Let me write them down. Let's see. Let me get some paper. And I'm going to tear this away. How did your tarot reading go? Did you have fun? We're doing Tarot 101 next week too. Yes, I enjoy the stories. Yay! I dropped the link tree in the Discord as well. I'm so proud of you, Elle. Look at you taking action. You gotta just go for it, you know? Like yesterday, you're like, I hope that I like all the things. Like, just put it in there. You don't have to hope. You just do. And there's something I want to share about a relative that happened last night. My tarot reading for my BF went good. I was like, oh my god, this is so aligned. I trust myself. I can do it. Yes, you can 10,000% do it. Okay. I want to put. Okay. Let's put them in, shall we? Or were you thinking of sharing your relative thing on here, or were you just saying that you needed to share it in advance? Oops. Okay. Who else? I'm writing the names down. So, and Oh, I had the perfect amount of pieces of paper. I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me write his name and then I'll read what you put. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Pretty sure that was oh wait. Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay. I asked a relative if I could practice tarot with them. They basically said in a long text, "Oh my god, no, I don't want anything to do with that." And since awakening, it's been awful. Oh no. She says she reads the Bible and stuff, and to be honest, the energy in my tummy I felt was not good. It was twisted. It's okay. She said no for sure. It's a reminder for me too. Yeah, go with your soul tribe. Sometimes relatives ain't the best. I advise people to not read for their relatives ever. Try not to, because it's too close to home and you might find out something that you don't want to know about. You might find out something that you don't want to know about. My family would like be like, "Oh my gosh, can you give me a reading?" Hell no. No. I don't care who you are. No way. We're too close. I don't want to know what you did last week. I don't want to see it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Some people are seriously terrified of it, but it's such a gift. Hold on, I'm gonna get something and put these names in. Okay. I want to say to everyone, I can just love you and wish you the best. Exactly. Same with any relatives who keeps want to stay victims. They are allowed to, and she's going to stay that way. So that's her choice. Right. Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to let it be for sure. And like of the energies that don't serve me anymore, I got to cut the cords. Yes, yes, yes. Do that. Definitely. It's a it's a good lesson, you know? Good for you for asking, for putting yourself out there. Hi, Miss Red. Hi, Erin. And pick up plums, and here you are with mangoes. Joke. I love it. Yes, I'm about to pick the names. Did you read this week, Erin? Miss Red? Did you have time to read it this week? Yummy plums and yummy mangoes. Exactly. I'm actually gonna go get mangoes if I can drag my butt out of the house today, but I'm like exhausted. And usually on Fridays, my energy goes whoosh from the whole week. So I'm like, I do need to go to the store though. Maybe she did say thank you for asking. Oh, at least they said that. At least they said that. Just not someone who's on the same journey with you right now. I think I need to fold these differently. They're getting stuck together. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Lost some internet connection. I've had an exhausted energy this week, so I've not done much except pick bombs. That's all you need. Don't eat too many in one sitting. Yeah, my internet jungle life. If you eat too many of those plums, you might have a little bit of an accident. I don't know what's going on today. I was talking to Nia earlier today about pooping. It's just a pooping kind of day. You know what I mean? Like just a day that you talk about pooping. Okay, let's see who the winner chicken dinner is. Who do you think it is? Anybody want to guess? Can you guess? Can anybody guess what the name is? I learned that lesson a few years back. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Dude, I gotta get food and subs. Like maybe I'll use my budget with the AI helped me come up with and go to the closest store to me. It might be a little pricier, but it's totally for convenience. I love AI. I love AI. Oh, you think it's Zawadi? No, it's not D. D didn't put their name in. They're gonna be excited about this. It's Antoinette. Yay! Antoinette is the winner. They have to watch the video in order to claim their prize, and they have 24 hours. So they've got 24 hours to claim it. Antoinette, you're the winner. Chicken dinner. I don't hear from you. 24 hours. Your seat's gone. Done. Finito. C'est fini. Congrats, Internet. Y'all are so precious. You're so precious. What are you going to do the rest of the day? I think I'm going to take a nap. I also started my cycle. This card keeps popping up. Finding love. You want some cards? I'll pull for you. I'm feeling generous today. I'm feeling like generous. I'm gonna give, since Elle and Aaron, you two are the two talking. I'm gonna pull some cards for only you two. How's that feel? I'm gonna give you advice for the weekend. Nobody else gets a pull because they haven't said anything. Or they're not paying attention. I don't know where they are. They're just being looky loos. Um, get food and do a shorter reading for my BF. That's it. Yay, that feels great. Going to a Hecate group meeting. Fun. I love Hecate so much. So much. Hecate gifted me my dogs. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Elle. Elle, your advice for the weekend. Your advice for the weekend. Happiness. Do something fun. Let's see what this card is. Ooh, elixir of life. This one is about filling your time and your body and your spirit with the things that you love, like enjoying life, like living to the fullest. One more card. Give us one more card. What else? Two more want to come out for you. Ooh, resilience. Resilience. Maybe you have some people that you'll have other conversations with. Resilience, some advice. Ooh, karmic justice. Things are moving in your favor, lucky duck, lucky bear. Remember our lucky duck conversation? Creativity at the bottom of the deck. Do something creative this weekend. Let's see Tarot, and then I'll go to Aaron. Ooh, temperance. Focus on your emotions, balance your emotions. This is fun. Why not? Why not just do it? Okay, so on top of your happiness and elixir of life, you have the world card here. This is the reminder that the world is at your fingertips, my friend. So you need to go have fun and just enjoy yourself. Also, I'm looking at this and it kind of looks like getting into water. I don't know why. I just keep seeing a circle, a circular pool. Look at that. Go have fun. The world card, travel, go somewhere if you want. That's your advice. You're next. Let's pull some cards for you. And then I'm gonna get going. Then I'm gonna get going. We're all gonna get going and we're all gonna have fun and we're all gonna eat food and then you're gonna talk to Hakate and then all things are gonna be great. There's gonna be tarot flying out of everybody's ears. No one's gonna poop their pants. It's gonna be awesome. What do we got for Aaron? Ooh, good fortune, my friend. Money is on your side. Don't worry about it. Learn the truth. This card is all about turning inwards and seeking out your intuition more so than you have in the past. I also was hearing work with the moon, so make sure you work with the moon. Working with the moon. Defense. Make sure you do your protection work this weekend. You might be feeling some extra energy. Make sure you do it. Do not forget about it, is what I'm hearing. Do not forget about it. What? No, it flew all the way over here. Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah. So you may have some cord cutting you need to do, my friend. We had cast away negativity here. You might have a situation that you need to let go of, maybe that you haven't been letting go of. Definitely do it. Yes, it is. It's a full moon eclipse. Yeah, you got the Two of Swords in reverse. What are you not making a decision on, Aaron? Aaron. Pull one over here. Ah, take a different perspective on your money. Maybe you've been looking at it too narrow-mindedly. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's a steady income growth, not a quick income growth. Yeah. Telling me to do my defensing cord cutting at 111. Yeah, you have some cord cutting to do. That's your advice. Money is on your side, but you need to see it differently. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Y'all are funny. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna get going. I'm sending you so much love and so many hugs. I started my cycle, so I'm gonna go relax before I have to get back up and do some more candle workings, tarot readings, recordings, and tonight at midnight. Hopefully tonight. I've been posting them actually on Saturday because I was feeling into the energy. Tonight at midnight, the mango men will drop. If not, I will maybe see what happens on Saturday. I haven't decided. I haven't decided. That's what I'm working on, seeing finances differently. Thank you so much. Yeah, confirmation for you. You're gonna be solid. You got this. Happy to help you, Taylor. Oh, adios. Actually, I won't be on tomorrow. Bye, D. Bye, D. I'm heading out. See you, everybody.